What's up, everybody? Just here with a quick 5-minute project. I know that I've been really interested in trying out some patchwork. I have lots of ideas of different patchwork style things that I want to do, but I needed a simple project to get some practice in. It's not something that I've really done before, so I found these old school slap bracelets. I used to love them as I was a kid, so I decided that this was a good opportunity to change the pattern into something that I would actually wear, because they usually are for kids. So it's got these little goofy emoji pictures on it, or butterflies, or bright decorative things. So I've got about 4 squares cut out. I didn't measure the squares at all, but I eyeballed it to where it's about 10 inches long, maybe 2.5-3 inches wide, so that it would fit the bracelet. That's what I'm doing here, is just kind of checking to make sure that the size is still about where I want it. Hit it with that iron to make sure the seams are all flat. Got it all pressed out. Passes the eyeball test, so now I'm just gonna lay it out. Trim down the loose little tails that I've got going on here. Make sure they don't get in the way when I stitch this closed, and then I'm gonna cut off some of the ends to make sure that it's nice and straight. Then we're gonna fold it right sides together, hot dog style, and go ahead and seal that edge shut. Just a regular straight stitch. I'm working with a Singer M1000, so I don't really have any speed control on this one, which is why it was kind of staggered. I was just trying to go as slow as I could to get it as straight as I could. Now that I've got that closed up, I'm gonna go ahead and fold it right side out. I don't have any fancy pull things, and I didn't have a safety pin to do the safety pin trick, so I went ahead and cut through all of that so y'all didn't see me fumbling with it on my fingers. But now that I've got it right sides out, I'm gonna hit it with the iron, make sure it's nice and flat so I can test it out and make sure that my bracelet fits. So here it is, ironed out. We're gonna go ahead and press that right through. Looks like it was a pretty decent fit, so now we're just gonna close it. So I'm just kind of, again, eyeballing all of this. Measuring things is just too much pressure, y'all, so I just be winging it. So I went ahead and felt for what felt like a round edge. This first go was kind of ghetto. I really went through it like a couple of times, so it's not cute, but it works. It's nice and sealed. I'm gonna go ahead and trim off all of that extra fabric that I don't need, and then I'm gonna do the other side. Just snip that right off. Just extra stuff that doesn't belong there. And when I hit the other end through that sewing machine, I'm a little bit more intentional, so it goes a little bit faster. I learned from my first go around. But this is why we have practice projects, guys, so that we can learn and grow and improve. So it's not even, but it's a little bit better, I think. So gonna trim off the extra stuff again, and then the bracelet is all finished. So I think it turned out really well. It's definitely my aesthetic. It's absolutely something that I would wear. No more smiling bright yellow emojis. I'm really happy with how they turned out. If you've got some laying around, give it a shot.